Hi, I'm Kaylin,
And I'm Breland.
and we will be reading the poem How Do I Love Thee by Elizabeth Barrett and then discussing it.
Yeah. So it says, How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach when feeling out of sight. For the ends of being and ideal grace, I love thee to the level of everydays. Most quite need my sun and candle light. I love thee freely as men strive for right. I love thee purely as they return from praise. I love thee with the passion put to use.
In my old griefs, with my childhood's faith, I love thee with the love I seem to lose with my saints lost. I love thee with the breath, smiles, tears of all my life. And if God choose, I love thee, but love thee better after death.
Okay, so that's the poem. And we have some discussion questions, so we're just going to talk about those. The first one says, how does the sonnet approach the form? Is it written strictly according to the rules? Does it deviate from the rules in any ways? If so, why does it deviate? So,
after reading the poem and analyzing it, we found out that in one of the lines, I love thee to the level of every days, it's the wrong monosyllables.
Yeah, every is 2 syllables, and if they would have used each, that would have fit in the syllable count of 10 per line. But they didn't use each because the ending ch sound is too harsh. It doesn't go with the soft flow of the rest of the poem. So the author decided to deviate from the sonnet rules and say every instead of something shorter.
Yeah. Next question. Oh wait, also, and throughout the poem, we notice that there's a lot of repetition, and you may have also noticed it's the I love thee repetition part.
So in the beginning, it starts with her questioning how much she loves thee, and then she says it so many times to emphasize her strong feelings and how much she really loves thee. She's like drunk in love and displays a deep sense of passion for getting that point across.
Next question. What is the main subject and emotion of the poem? Does it discuss unrequited love like traditional sonnets? Does it change the subject? And does it discuss it in different ways?
So the emotions in the poem are serious, obsessive, and overpowering. She's serious about how much she's in love and a little obsessive with loving thee, how much she emphasizes loving thee. She says it over and over, almost to the point where it's overbearing.
Like too much.
Yeah, it's too much. And the main subject of the whole poem is obviously her love.
And there is no sign of unrequited love. However, the obsessiveness from this individual shows that it may likely be one-sided. And the poem doesn't change in the subject at all because it only discusses love, but it does discuss love in different ways because she loves thee freely, purely, and with passion.
Okay, so the next question says, is there a problem and solution in the sonnet? If so, what are they?
Although there is not a problem, not clearly in the sonnet, there is a question that is asked at the beginning, and it's, how much does she love thee?
This question is answered through the poem with similes comparing the love as freely as men strive for right, or purely as they turn from praise.
And those are just the different ways to show how much she loves thee. Okay, next question. Why did your group choose this poem? What about it makes it special? What are some specific lines, sentences, or images that stand out to you as moving or memorable? Are there parts of the sonnet you still struggle to understand or still wonder about the meaning?
So we chose this poem because it emphasizes the I love thee, showing passion and commitment towards the person she's talking about and who she loves. She displays her strong feelings and her thoughts through the poem. It's special because of the thought put behind it and the emphasis she provides and the repetitiveness to get her point across. There are many lines that are memorable just by how in depth she goes about her love.
One of the lines is, I love thee with the breath, smiles, tears of all my life, and if God choose, I shall but love thee better after death. This alone shows that she loves him with all her life and will even love him after death by describing that if God chooses, they may go to heaven together and love each other. And then, after taking a deep dive into the poem, the meaning of the lines become clear and is easier to understand. At first, it was a little difficult when we were reading it, but we reread it a few times and we figured it out, and the true meaning of the poem became quite obvious.